Welcome to the TTO Podcast. I'm Guz, here with my co-host Pluto. Today we're going to go over the recap for Week 13 and, of course, the pick of Week 14. So let's get it, dude. Pluto, T-minus 2 weeks till we're getting gritty on bourbon. Ready, my boy?
I'm ready, boy. You know it. I'm born ready, kid. It makes me more pumped because we got this podcast. We got one more, and then I'll be in New Orleans, kid, with the boy. So let's dive in, my boy.
Yeah, well, too bad the Saints did next year. Tom Brady just coming back, doing GOAT things. The Saints just...
Minute 59 seconds left, dude. That sucks, dude.
It was 16-3 with fourth quarter with maybe 6 or 7 minutes left, and they come back and actually like, what?
You know the Saints aren't. I mean, my team's not that great either, but...
I mean, we're trash. I guarantee we're the shittiest of the 4 teams in the league. We're one of them.
I mean, Olave, good to take from your team. Definitely a good building block going forward, which is nice. I mean, just can't leave the GOAT that long. He threw the ball 54 times. You know, something's bound to happen eventually, right?
Yeah, it was true, and you actually got the win on that one because you picked the Bucks, and I was for sure thinking the Saints were going to win that game. I had a phenomenal week in pick'ems for the and that just like put the dagger from me, like really just shut me down. But whatever.
Still good though, unbelievable.
Yeah, no, it was still a good week for me. Other than nevertheless, it was pretty good. But we're gonna go ahead and move into that 1 p.m. slate. Well, actually, let's go back to the Thursday game. So the Thursday game, we had Bills and
I see what you did there.
I skipped this game, and I apologize for that. But I mean, I understand. You're kind of like me. Like you took your team.
I wanted my team to win. The only reason why I thought we were gonna win this game because we were at home, right? Because I don't think we have a chance to beat them on the road. Like that's just not like looking at their away or home schedules or like their records on the way. But like I don't know.
No, I'll tell you on that. The Bills were 5-2. They were 5-2 away. So I mean, they win games away as well. But I just think they're the better team ultimately, right?
Oh, they are. Yeah. I think the biggest thing that happened to us, our offensive scheme, like in a perspective, our offensive scheme was hella lax. We ran the ball more times than we should have, and then our defense probably looked the worst I've seen them in a long time this year.
Yeah, Mac Jones went from being a hero to a 0 in 2 weeks, huh? I mean, he ain't
No, I don't think Mac Jones didn't do wrong. If you look at his numbers, like, if you look at his last 4 games, I think he's got like 1,000 pass yards, 6 or 7 touchdowns, or 5 touchdowns and no picks. So it's like not his fault.
Not his fault.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it definitely was. I was just comparing it to last week when he had, he was the number 1 QB and that for that week, and then this week he kind of fell off. But I mean, it wasn't terrible numbers. No interceptions, 195 and a TD. Can't knock him. But I mean, when you
I think what happens to the Patriots too is like we don't have like the receivers to mask him. Kind of like the Saints. Like they have Olave, but he's a rookie. You know what I mean? He's nasty. He's only so nasty though. It's not like we have a Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, it's like freaking 49ers and the Tampa Bay Bucks have all the good all the good wide receivers. I mean, Jesus, literally. Can we have 1 or 2? Like,
yeah, they're engineering a fucking crazy team is what they're doing.
yeah. Good GM skills right there. I can give you that. But nevertheless, the Buffalo Bills beat the Pats 24-10 in the Thursday night game. So we're gonna move into the Sunday night slot.
Pretty good Sunday slate.
Yeah, Sunday slate was good. It was actually really good games. We had and just to recap real quick, you did have the Pats for that game, and I had the Bills for the Thursday night game.
So we're both split on each of our own bias games,
yes,
if you will.
We took our home teams and we got shut down. So there's that. But going into the Sunday noon game, we had this first game of the day was the Steelers and the Falcons.
This game was fugazi to me, bro. I don't think it was just honestly like I think me and you were like super gung ho on the Falcons at the beginning of the year. I mean, well, not even the beginning, like 3 or 4 weeks in, but it was like they can't score like they were.
Yeah, they were scoring so many points at the beginning of the year, and now it's like the last 2 weeks they haven't got over 20.
Literally, like they were scoring 30 plus for like 7 or 8 weeks, and now they're at less than 20 against a Steelers defense, which is abysmal.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it was such a low-scoring game. You could definitely tell this was a defensive game. You know what I mean? Like there was no
Yeah.
points scored, but I mean, nothing even really to really pick about as far as like breaking down players' performance. Nothing crazy that.
Besides Drake London, London's the only thing I see. 6
Yeah.
receptions, 95 yards, just because he's a rookie. Like that's pretty good. Nice to see Najee Harris still not cracking 100 yards rushing with almost
Yeah.
20 carries. Like that's another thing. Like next year he's not. I don't think he goes top. Bro, he was like a top 5 running back this year, or top
Yeah.
5 pick even.
Yeah.
Well, I
he's
think I got him
definitely-
7th. I got him 6th or 7th.
He's definitely been a wash this year for sure. I mean, the Steelers are not great either, but he should still be getting some points, at least fantasy-wise, on the board for you. And he hasn't really been executing at all this year.
He's averaging
so-
like 10 or 11, 12 points, dude. It's not what you hope for RB1.
Yeah, but needless
Both
to say,
took
that
the L
game
there.
was- we both took the L there. Well, one of few for me, probably one of many for you. But
Oh yeah.
going into the next game,
Good
the
look.
Packers and the Bears. Did we really think that Aaron Rodgers was gonna lose?
No, they're gonna rename
Bears?
Soldier
Never.
Field to fucking the Rogers Center.
Absolutely. I mean, Aaron Rodgers somehow can always beat the Bears, even when he's having the worst season of his life. He's still
Aaron Rodgers could be fucking crippled, dude. You can go out and beat the Bears.
18 points in the fourth quarter to close it out. Justin Fields with no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 254 yards. Not a really great day for him either.
I think the coolest thing about these next 2 games, my favorite stat is, if you look at the receivers, the brothers, bro, showed up this week.
They sure did.
Isn't that pretty sick, dude? This kid doesn't really get a lot of love, dude, because he's not Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't even know the dude's first name. E. St. Brown, but he had 3 receptions and 85 yards, so.
Which
mean-
is solid. You can definitely tell he's the little brother, you know what I'm saying? Because you go to the next game and you got the Jags and the Lions, and your boy Amon St. Brown with 11 receptions, 114 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's some elite
That's
receiver
lead.
play.
That's a little bit different. Big different.
Coming. He you can tell he's a big bro, bossing little bro around, but
Still
the
sick to see
Lions-
both of them.
It is good. It is really cool. I would imagine as being their dad. That's a proud. Dad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sucks that they both played at 1 o'clock, but
Yeah, but either way, I mean, the Lions, bro. Phew.
I mean, yeah, bro. I thought the Jaguars were gonna win this game. The only reason why is because we looked at the Jaguars play. They beat the Ravens the week before, right? But Trevor Lawrence got hurt at the beginning of this game.
He did get hurt, but I think even if he didn't, I still think the Lions. I think the Lions are kind of going. They're
The Lions are
slowly-
weird.
I would like to see them this week. They're going to have a really good test this week coming up. But even when they played, who was that they played on Thanksgiving? They played the
Bills.
Bills.
The Bills.
And they almost won that game. So
They
like,
did. Yeah, they almost win a lot of games.
Exactly. But this went to show you they were pissed off and ready to play. Your boy
Too bad we're
Jared
playing
Goff,
football
oof,
and not fucking horseshoes. Then
Very true.
almost might count here and there, but
Right? No, I feel you. But needless to say, they made it
They
count in this
throttled
last game. Yes, 40
So-
to 14. I think that was the biggest deficit of this week. If I'm
I
not
agree.
mistaken.
and then the Packers beat the Bears 28-19. So both brothers didn't win, but both brothers showed up.
Yeah, for sure. But the Jags.
That kid on the Packers, bro, Christian fucking Watson. Kid's got like 7 touchdowns in the last 4 games. Pretty legit.
My boy's trying to earn that paycheck. Is what it is.
I mean, he's a rookie if I'm not mistaken. I mean, he's literally the only person that Aaron Rodgers could throw the ball to. So
Makes sense. Yeah, that is fair. Hey, do you think Aaron Rodgers is done after this year?
done? No.
No.
Done in the Packers, more than likely.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a possibility for sure.
I
I'll
don't
be
see him
really-
hanging it up now. I don't
Hey,
see him
bring-
retiring before
We'll
Brady.
take him down here. Come down to NOLA, man. Come get your last year. We'll take him.
That'd be lit, actually.
We'll take
That'd be
him.
lit.
I will buy an Aaron Rodgers jersey so fast. Shit, you have no idea.
I don't blame you. I bought it. I mean, I was gonna buy a Cam Newton one, but I was like, nope, we're gonna pump the brakes there.
Fair. That's a little different.
I mean, they both won an MVP. I mean, Cam Newton was like 15-1, bro. The year that
Hey, where's Cam Newton at right now? Yeah, exactly.
on the
Fucking-
Panthers team,
he's
if
playing
I'm
the
not mistaken.
Canadian fucking team. don't
I
know.
think he's on the Panthers.
Yeah, I
Baker
saw
Mayfield actually just got released, too.
Yeah, I did see that.
Mm.
But let's get back on
49ers
track. We're up here fucking gallivanting fucking words you don't even know we're saying, talking about fucking Baker Mayfield.
But I do know what we're saying is that the Jets played the Vikings last week, and the Jets, I'm glad that you fucking get off their train, please.
I mean, I'm realistic at this point, even though they only lost by what, 5 points.
I know.
It wasn't too crazy, bro.
Mike White, bro, who is this kid?
Dude, he's throwing them numbers. He did have 2 interceptions, but look, man, he's
no touchdowns either. But he's got like fucking 700 yards passing in 2 games.
Can you imagine if he did get a touchdown? This game's over. Like they lose. So I mean, I don't know, man.
They didn't throw one of those picks. Like,
yeah.
The toughest thing is they got Z Knight running the ball. Like, where's my fucking rookie of the year? Got hurt. If they had that rookie, bro, oh boy, that team's different.
Bro. Ooh. Woo.
Yeah, if they had him, bro, that whole team's different. They don't even use James Robinson, and they traded for him from the Jaguars. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's kind of a bust. I don't know what's going on there. That's a little weird.
Vikings just making do with them though. 10-2, 6-1 at home. Who the Vikings lost to? No, they beat the Eagles. Have they lost like stupid games?
Bill.
No, they beat the Bills.
They beat the Bills. They did beat the Bills. They lost to the Eagles, and they lost to the Cowboys.
The Eagles, okay. The Cowboys when Dak was there or without Dak?
That was early in the year. I thought. Oh no, that was recently. That's when they lost 40-3. That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's the week. Yeah, okay, gotcha. So that scares me, honestly. Honestly, that scares me of being a 10-2 team going against like a Cinderella story in the playoffs, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary. They got to keep pushing though.
Be very interesting, but needless to say, the Vikings close it out 27-22. Going into
Clap
the
hands.
next game. Clap hands. Let's get gritty real quick. The next game was a final OT tie. What the fuck? Fucking tie.
We've had one of these this year, though. I think week 1, right? The Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro.
Yeah, I don't agree with the tie though. I think it's a stupid rule. You play till do
the
the
game's
college
over.
rule if you have to, you know. Like,
No, the college rule's even worse, bro. Please. But play until there's a winner, bro. We're playing professional football. Let's get a fucking winner, please.
I don't know, bro. You say the college rule is bad, but like at least
I don't like it.
Chance to score, bro. You can win off of the flip, dude. That's I mean.
I know.
I don't know how I feel about
There's
that.
good and bad about both.
Yeah, at least give me a chance to get my team to score offensively. But needless to say, this was a final OT. No, it's a tie.
My man, Scary Terry, though.
Scary Terry, yeah. Mr. McLaurin with 8 receptions, 105 yards, and a tutty, boy. Finally
He's
balled out.
balling. He's been balling recently. Ever since Heineke's been back, bro, he's been it.
Yeah, Heineke.
I wouldn't call him but
Heineke might be. He's doing what needs to be done. Let's just say that.
their defense is just not great.
Yeah. But I mean, it's crazy.
I don't think we could predict a tie there, so we'll chalk that one up.
Definitely, that was a pretty odd game. But going to the next one, we had the Titans versus Eagles. I mean, you both picked the Eagles on this one.
I wanted the Titans to win so fucking bad.
Every time anybody plays the Eagles, you want them to win so fucking bad. So, yeah, but guess what? Your boy Jalen Hurts with 380 and 3 tutties.
He's not even my boy, dude. I can't stand the kid. I
don't
literally
like
can't
either.
stand him.
Alabama, but he's great on my fantasy team right now, so I can't.
Yeah, I get that.
40 points for fantasy.
Bro, AJ Brown got revenge.
He
Revenge on the Titans.
Big time with 8 receptions, 119 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Shit.
Him and Amon-Ra St. Brown are in the fucking gold streams this week.
Big days for them, and I mean, not too much to say about this game. Eagles just came in, they dominated.
Yeah.
They actually looked pretty good. I felt like the last couple of weeks they've kind of slacked off.
I think they only punted once the whole game.
Yeah, no, they looked good, man. Whenever the Titans can't get your boy
Derrick Henry off the ground.
Henry running, it's game over.
If you notice who had the most rush yards in this game, kind of surprised me.
Yeah, well, and it's crazy if it ain't if it's Ryan Tannehill. Oh my God, this is.
If it's not Henry or it's not Hurts, bro,
you
got Ryan Tannehill with 3 rushes, 34 yards for the most rush.
Yeah, that's just a fluke right there. You might as well just go ahead and chalk it up. Eagles win 35-10. So going to the next one, another lame ass game. I didn't even watch this game, but I did hear that Lamar got hurt.
Yeah, I know my boy Lamar, dude.
Even before that,
tell me this: I had Lamar starting this week, and I still won the fantasy game by a point.
Who were you playing? By a point.
By 1 point. But I had Amon-Ra St. Brown too. So
And they still won. That's how bad the
No, I
Broncos
did.
are. No, I was saying
yeah.
the Broncos.
Oh well, yeah,
They still
because
beat the Broncos. This is pathetic. Russell Wilson, bro, what the fuck, dude? Like,
dude's a savage, bro. He literally robbed Colorado blind.
he sure did, bro. All that tax money you're making from the weed went straight to Russell Wilson, bro.
Russell Wilson doesn't even know how to play fucking football anymore.
Honestly, that's probably the wildest wild card of the year as far as
Give me the dude from the Jets over the Russell Wilson, honestly. Not even lying. Give me the quarterback from the Jets.
Biggest bust of the year for sure, Russell Wilson.
I was invested into this Broncos team too, bro. Like in fantasy, I was like, Russell Wilson's going to Denver. He's got some weapons, dude, and he's got 17 completions, bro. What the fuck are we doing, Russ?
Yeah, it's.
And then meanwhile, the Seahawks are absolutely fucking balling. So Russell Wilson's a fucking clown.
I mean, they got a good guy at the helm over there too. We'll talk about in a few minutes. But going into the next game, we got the Browns and the Texans. Kind of, what we thought it would be.
Dude, this game. I mean, to be fair, bro, this game was a little bit closer than it should have been. I mean, the Browns were losing this game, losing the game coming to the fourth quarter, and then the Browns scored three touchdowns. None from the offense at all, mind you.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, they 3 touchdowns, none from the offense. That's fair. But hey, it is a team game, and they were able to close that out.
They put that kid Peoples Jones, the wide receiver, at punt return, and he ran it back his first time ever.
Yeah.
So pretty good.
That's fair. But I mean, they were able to close it out as they should against the Texans. A 1-10 Texans, probably the worst team in the league.
The worst team in the league. The only team eliminated officially from the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, they're done. So they need some changes over there for sure. I feel like whenever they got rid of D-Hop is when they fucking took a plummet.
They
never got rid of that dude, but I'm bet he's glad he's gone because that team is just the whole organization is trash. They have a lot.
They might need to leave. They might just need to leave Houston.
They need to go back to the fucking Houston Oilers because Texans just aren't it.
No, they're dog water.
Yeah, going to the next one. This was a good one to talk about. My Seahawks beating the Rams 27-23. Geno is really growing into this role.
He's him.
I mean, it's we can go ahead and say it, right? He's been doing it all season. 367, 3 touchdowns. Tyler Lockett with a big game, 9 receptions, 100.
And DK.
The great thing I have both of them on my fantasy lineup, and I don't know who to start because it's like pick which one do I want.
I feel like I would play DK more often than Lockett, but
Lockett's gonna give you like those big breakout plays because he's so fast, but DK is just a better receiver, you know.
Oh yeah, facts.
The poison, you know.
The Rams are fucking terrible.
But look at your boy Cam Akers finally starting to ball out a little bit. Like he was actually a top 5, top 10 running back to pick up this year, and he's been nobody. Like he's been a terrible.
Well, he wasn't nobody because he was splitting carries for a while. Right. And he was getting a chance.
Well, at the beginning of the year, he was number 1, and then he lost it, right? And then,
him and Darrell Henderson were going back and forth, and they weren't going to play Akers because they were splitting carries, and then they ended up releasing Henderson.
He was my second RB in one of my fantasy leagues that I picked up, thinking he was going to ball, and he didn't, man. He definitely didn't. But he's turning it up now, but not enough to.
The 3-9 Rams after winning the Super Bowl.
That's wild, bro.
Shameless, brother.
That's wild. But shout out to the Seahawks. They're balling. I really do like this football team. I've been on them all year. So.
Proven, bro. Pretty respectable record too. 7-5. They played some tough games. They got a pretty tough schedule. I fuck with them, honestly.
They do. But they were able to close out against the Rams 27-23, and then we go to the next game.
Ugh.
This is where
I can't believe you picked this game, dude. This is so weird.
Really? Because if
Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt too, if you don't mind.
He did get hurt. But that backup, what was it?
Yeah, who was it?
Brock Purdy.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, no, isn't nobody kind of like a Cooper?
No, he was literally Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick of the draft of last year.
Well, needless to say, he threw for 210 and 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, no relevant that real quick.
I know, he told the Tua and the fucking Dolphins.
So here's my thing. We've talked about one of your questions last week, who has the most offensive power, and I picked the 49ers, and they do. Like you
It
don't
just
need
shows.
you don't need a great quarterback when you have amazing offense. So like I think that's why they beat the Dolphins right here.
McCaffrey,
Yeah,
Debo Samuel, Ayuk,
yeah,
Kittle.
Yeah, I mean you have a great. I mean, and for granted, Tua had 295,
He balled.
2 TDs, yeah, and your boy Hill had 9 receptions for 146 yard touchdown. He also balled, but the defense is where it's lacking.
Yeah,
So-
the Dolphins it just proved right there, like Dolphins are easily beatable. If you
Oh,
lock them up. That's a good game, dude. Both 8-4 now in the year. Great game.
Yeah,
honestly.
two good teams. I just coming off the 49ers win last week, that was kind of like my niche to go for them again because they're starting to heat up. They're going to be a scary team in the playoffs, so be ready for that.
Oh yeah.
The next game, another one.
Game of the week for sure. This is the game of the week. We didn't get it right, but
Well, I got the biggest upset right.
you did, yeah.
Which was the Bengals beating the Chiefs. Let me tell you a little something about Joey B when it comes down to crunch time. My boy Joey B started the game, and guess what happens when you get your number 1 receiver back?
no, he balled out. But this P. Ryan kid is taking over for Mixon, and I just don't quite understand what the fuck is going on.
Did Mixon like sleep with the GM's daughter or something? Cause like why is he?
I know he balled out, got 5 touchdowns in one game
And
or
then
something.
he's like, all right, later, bro. Like I don't know, something's going on over there, but
Bengals again in the identity crisis. Well, maybe the crisis is. I don't know. To me, it's still going on because, like I said, like what the fuck is going on here with their? Unless he was out and we just don't know.
But they're not. I haven't read anything about him. Like he's not even on. Like he's got to be hurt or something, right?
He has to be. He's got to be. 21 carries for P. Ryan. That means what? Mixon got how many? No, I don't know.
Yeah, there's only. I mean, Mixon didn't even get a carry. He didn't even get on. He didn't play.
So he didn't even play. So he must be hurt. But either way, getting it done against the number 1 team in our eyes, right? Going into this game.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, it was obviously my biggest upset. And if there was somebody that was going to do it, Joey B can do it, and he did. And
he has shut down Mahomes quite some time too.
He has.
He's 3-0 against them.
Yeah, boy, playing to his competition. You're gonna see that when we get on the beer pong table in 2 weeks. Your boy Doug's gonna be doing the same thing.
Yeah, so, we wish you.
We're gonna see. We're gonna run it up, baby. But
I think that was a good game, though. I wish I watched more of it. I didn't watch much of it.
It was a good game. The Bengals closed it out 27-24. Potential game of the week for sure, right there. And then we go to the next game. We have the Chargers and the Raiders. This was one that you actually got right. The Raiders winning 27-20. Close game though.
Yeah, good game.
Jacoby, I said,
Jacoby.
He's turning into.
Jacobs is him. He is actually him.
Yeah. He's turning into your boy, Derrick Henry.
Oh yeah.
But he's better.
But Devontae Adams is crazy too, though.
Well, Devontae Adams top 3 in the league, no doubt. 8 receptions, 177 and 2 tutties. That's some Jefferson numbers right there.
Yeah, it's big boy numbers, dude. But I think Josh Jacobs is by far the best running back this year. It's not even a question.
I think I may have to agree with you, man. And it's crazy because they're 5-7, but they were able to beat the Chargers and help that home record a little bit. So shout out to the Raiders, they're 27-20.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we go to the last game of this is the night game, the 8 p.m. game. We had the Colts and the Cowboys, and this was.
I mean, the Cowboys scored 33 points in the 4th quarter, bro. What?
Yeah, the Cowboys, man, they're 9-3, bro.
I fuck with them. And we had rush hour going on this year. Dak Prescott came back, bro. They got a story to tell, I hope, finally.
Yeah, they're gonna lose in the playoffs, but either way, I
think they could beat. I think they could beat the Eagles.
Yeah, they could beat the Eagles for sure, but I still think they lose in the playoffs. But either way, 54-19, demolished the Colts in every way possible. So
the fact that Tony Pollard had only 12 carries for 91 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Zeke had like 16 fantasy points as well, like.
Yeah, Yeah, he had more carries than Tony Pollard, but Tony Pollard's just clearly the better running back. Like
He is a better running back.
clear
He's just
as
better.
day. CeeDee Lamb doing his thing, 5 receptions, 71 yards, and a touchdown. The defense.
He's been balling. He's been balling too.
Great. Oh yeah.
I like this Cowboys team. They're gonna blow it though again, like you said in the playoffs, so it's not even gonna matter.
So, but yeah, I mean, ultimately we had a couple. We had what two teams for buys. We had the Cardinals and the Panthers.
Cardinals and the Panthers, not bad.
And that pretty much wrapped up Week 13, brother.
Yeah, and you
Good
took the
week.
title of the week of Week 13, kid.
Finally,
11 for 14 with a tie, bro.
It should have been 12, brother, but fuck.
And I went 9 for 14 with a tie.
Fuck
See,
you, Saints.
You beat me respectfully though. I tip my hat to you.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. About time.
Yeah, we need that though. We take those. It was a good game. That was good though last week. I felt because we did. There's a lot of different picks, but the ones that you got wrong, I got right, and the ones that I got a lot more, wrong. Hell, you can say. But we got a great slate. I mean, I can't even say great. I think this last week was a little bit better, but you know the NFL is everything can change.
Really, man, for real.
Thursday's game coming up here gives us something to look forward to. First game of the week here, Thursday, is the Raiders going to the Rams.
Man, this one right here is kind of funny, right? Because you're like, they're playing at the Rams, but for me, I got to go with the Raiders here. After their win over the Chargers last week and how shitty the Rams look right now, give me the Raiders here.
I think you got to go the Raiders all day. Rams defense not looking it. Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs still killing it. I mean, Derek Carr's not great, but he's not awful. I don't think the Rams have a chance. I don't want to say don't have a chance because this could probably be a really close game.
Right.
But yeah, I also gonna go ahead with the Raiders here over the Rams. But moving into the Sunday 1 p.m. slate, first game interdivision, Jets at the Bills.
Man, I originally was gonna go with the biggest upset right here, but I don't know, man. I think the Bills. Give me the Bills right here, man. Look. I think this can go either way, right? Yeah, Bills right here for me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think this can go either way right now. I think the Jets are just not what they used with when they got those 7 wins. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're not the Jets that they're gonna win games against teams that are below mediocre, but they're not beating the Bills at home. I don't see it happening. So I'm gonna go with the Bills here with you. Moving to the next one, I feel like this one would have been a lot closer if it wouldn't have just happened. But the Browns at the Bengals.
So the Browns have Joey B's number. They've beaten the Bengals the last few times they played, I believe. But I just think right now the Bengals are heating up. They got Jamar Chase back.
Oh yeah.
The Browns really couldn't score this past week. Yeah, they got points on defense, but give me the Bengals right here.
Yeah, I'm going the Bengals with you too. Did Sean Watson play?
No, I don't believe he did, but I didn't watch that. I didn't watch the Browns game, so.
I didn't either. That's going to be something to watch if he does end up playing, but I do think regardless, dude hasn't played in like 20 weeks, so.
Yeah, but he is a game changer though, so I mean, if he does play, that might could shake some things up, but I still.
That'd be a game I would watch. If he plays, I'll definitely watch.
Yeah. All of America's gonna watch, bro.
But yeah, I would both take the Bengals there. Next game here, the Texans at the Cowboys, interstate game.
This ain't really much. We can go ahead and just Cowboys it up. This ain't even really worth talking about.
The only eliminated team in the league trying to beat the 9-3 Cowboys, ain't no way, right?
Not a way.
Dallas is negative 17 on the spread. Jesus.
And I might take it. Straight up. Like, that's how bad the Texans are. But yeah, Cowboys all the way.
Yeah, easily. Going to the next game, one of the best games of the slate here for the 1 o'clock games. The Vikings at the Lions.
You got the game of the week right here for your boy Guz.
Same with me.
Same with my boy Pluto. The Lions versus the Vikings. This is also going to be my biggest upset. I got the Lions beating the Vikings here.
Ugh, that's crazy. I think that's a little bit nuts, but I think this game is going to be great. This is like a much-watched game. It sucks that it's on that 1 o'clock slate too, but this game is going to be great. But I'm taking the Vikings here.
I like it.
That's the first game that we didn't agree on.
I know. I had to switch it up right here. So if I lose, that's why.
Yeah. I'll let you keep that to yourself. But moving into the next game here, the Jaguars at the Titans, guy.
This one right here is a head scratcher, right? Because
Yeah, this one's spicy.
the Jags last week looked like shit. Titans looked like shit. So it's like, let me flip a coin real quick. Hold on. Okay, give me the Jags for this one. I think the Jags will beat the Titans on this one, especially Derrick Henry kind of really falling off. Yeah, I'll take the Jags here.
Jags didn't look great, but they are still good. But I think the Titans are better when they're both running. I think they're both going to come back off a good game. I think this could be game of the week territory if we didn't have some other good games. But
hold on. Is Sunshine hurt?
He's hurt, but he came back in and played,
Okay,
so he's going to play.
All right, yeah.
I'm still going with the Titans here.
Yeah, I'll take the Jags there.
Solid game here. Not a bad one. I think this one's going to go either way. This is a game that you definitely want to watch. You probably want the red zone on for sure for these 1 o'clock games if you don't already do it.
For sure.
But moving into the next game here, the Eagles at the Giants.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles here. They looked
Fucking
really
hate
good. They looked so good last week, though, man. And the Giants, I mean, they're a good team, but I just don't think that they're gonna be able to stop Jalen Hurts. So give me the Eagles.
Yeah, I hate them, but I'm gonna go the Eagles too. You know,
Be realistic, man.
I gotta be realistic. The Eagles just not gonna lose this game to the Giants, especially a Giants team that just tied a Commanders team. They're not in the same stratosphere as each other right now.
Definitely
The
not.
Eagles are gonna walk away with them. They're gonna become 6-0 at the end of this game, away, and 12-1 on the season. And that's cringe to say, but it is what it is. The Eagles are gonna win that one. And to wrap up the 1 o'clock slate, we have the Ravens, who could be without Lamar, against the Broncos, who are like with a skeleton of Russell Wilson anyway. So this game's gonna be.
Man, so yeah, what's the status on Lamar?
I don't know. Lamar didn't come back in. He got 1.6 fantasy points on the week. Huntley came in though and got a game-winning drive. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, give me the Steelers here. I'm gonna go ahead and do something crazy. Throw me the Steelers here because Ravens
It's not
are
crazy if Lamar doesn't play.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and just take that chance. Give me the Steelers here.
I'm gonna take the Ravens with or without Lamar.
I mean, it's typical, right? I'm going on a whim here, like thinking something crazy is gonna happen because it's NFL.
I don't know. Steelers weren't terrible. 5-7. Ravens 8-4. Which could be an upset of the week too if they win that.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that goes. Without Lamar, you can't. There's no such thing. It's just two backup quarterbacks playing each other at that rate. But going into the 4 o'clock slate here, the Chiefs at the Broncos.
Yeah, this is another one we wanted to skip through real quick, and Chiefs all the way.
Yeah. I mean, after losing to Joey B, they're coming back firing, right?
Yeah.
Russell Wilson is just not it.
I think our 5A high school team might can compete with them right now.
So, yeah, we'll just take the Chiefs and run with it. I mean, Bucks at the 49ers, honestly.
Even with Garoppolo being out, give me the 49ers. They're just too hot right now. The Bucks barely squeezed past with a game-winning drive against a terrible Saints team. It should be a no-brainer for me personally. I mean, I know you're a Tom Brady fan, but man, let's just be realistic here. 49ers.
No, yeah, even without Garoppolo and being a Tom Brady fan, Tom Brady won, exactly. I mean, he has to be in that situation to be able to win. If they're already getting smoked by, 13, 14, there's no such thing.
Yes, sir.
So, in that case, I got to go the 49ers here as well. Last 4 o'clock game here, the Baker Mayfield-less Panthers that they just dropped them in the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean, this is another one. It's kind of like, just give me the Seahawks, right? Panthers, another terrible team along with the Saints, both in NFC South division, just terrible. So yeah, give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, I got to take the Seahawks too, right? Geno Smith's too legit. Their receivers. The Panthers are just awful.
Not good at all.
On to this 8 o'clock game here. For the night game, the Dolphins at the Chargers.
This one right here, I kind of originally was going to go with my upset of the week, but I still think the Lions is obviously the bigger upset against the Vikings, so I chose that. For some reason, after the Dolphins losing, it's kind of made me kind of question them a little bit, but the Chargers just really aren't that good, so give me the Dolphins here.
I thought you were definitely gonna pick the Chargers, but I'm definitely gonna go the Dolphins as well. But I think you're 100% right. Honestly, this opened my eyes a bit too. Now that the Dolphins lost, are they as legit as they always been seen, or
I don't think so, man. I think they're kind of
those numbers don't look too crazy no more?
Yeah, they don't look too crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like they could bounce back at any second, but I just don't think they're, I think they're a mid-range team, maybe like 8 or 9, not 8, 9, 10. Right in that area of ranked teams out of the league. But definitely better than the Chargers. So yeah, I'll take the Dolphins on that one.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And pretty solid slate for that Sunday. Long day games, but our last game of the week here, because we do have 6 teams on a bye. We have a Monday night game. Pats at the Cardinals.
I think I'm gonna take your Pats on this one, bruh. And I don't know why. I don't know. I have this intuition. I think they're gonna beat the Cardinals at the Cardinals. So give me the Pats here. See if old Billy Belichick can put some right moves for the boys.
Yeah, I gotta take the Pats in too, right?
Yeah,
they gotta bounce back eventually, right?
They gotta bounce back, but if they are gonna bounce back, this is the team, because Cardinals just, they're not that good. So
Cardinals are coming off a bye. That's the only thing.
Yeah, they're coming off of a bye. You probably got a healthier Kyler Murray. You got a healthier D-Hop. Yeah, I mean, let's hope they can slow him down. But yeah, I'm with you. I'll take the Pats on that one. I'll take a chance with you boys.
Yeah, and not to mention the Cardinals are 1-6 at home. So, I mean, the game spread is us, the Pats, by -1. So
I wonder what it is. I wonder what the home record is with D-Hop coming back. Though,
Yeah. It could be like 1-2, right?
Hold on, I lied. I want to change my pick. Give me the Cardinals for this one.
You want the Cardinals?
Yeah, I want the Cardinals because I'm just thinking about D-Hop, and he's literally top 3 receiver in the league, and you're not gonna be able to stop him.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
You got fresh legs, especially with Kyler Murray as well. Yeah, give me the Cardinals. I'll take that back.
Mr. Intuition. I'm taking it back.
Yeah. Nah, I just felt bad for y'all, just like I feel bad for the Saints. But nah, give me the Cardinals here.
I got you. But teams on a bye here. We got the Falcons, the Bears, the Packers, the Colts, the Saints, and the Commanders.
Yeah, so, a lot of teams, man. Like, I'm have to start adjusting them lineups for sure, because you got somebody on one of those teams. You think, even though they're all pretty trash teams, other than the Commanders.
Yeah, literally.
Terrible. So
some good players though here and there.
Not many. Let's just say that. Very few.
Few and far in between. You're not wrong. But just to go over the recap, guys, you did take out 13, 11 for 14 and a tie. I was 9 for 14 with a tie. Let's see if you can make it 2 weeks in a row. I got the Vikings. We both got the Vikings versus the Lions for the game of the week, but you also have the Lions beating the Vikings. And I got the Pats beating the Cardinals for my upset.
Yeah, I think everything that we just listed there is an opportunity to happen. So we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes into the week 14. I mean, it's a pretty interesting week here with some picks. A lot of them are kind of sure games, but some of them there's some question marks when it comes to it. So obviously the Vikings and the Lions, one of the to me the game of the week, obviously NSU as well. So that'll be a fun one to watch. So
for sure.
We'll see you in week 14. But now look, man, we got
everyone's favorite part, right?
Favorite part of the whole podcast. We got the 3 questions, the would you rather questions, and I have a couple. I mean, nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Come on, guys. What are we doing?
They're not near as good as yours, but I mean, I'm trying, bro.
No, we're working on it. Hey, you can only do so much. We're already fucking 14 weeks deep.
Would you rather questions? Yeah. This one, I'm like, fuck. How many more can I say? You know what I mean? Like,
you might have to figure out a whole different Segi guy.
Yeah, we might have to. We might have to think about that. But in the meantime, let's get to it.
Yeah, what do you got for me?
All right. Would you rather win an MVP award or a team championship?
Like, what do you mean?
So like an individual MVP award, like MVP, like most valuable player, league, or your team
wins like the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'd rather win a championship all day.
Yeah.
No I in team, buddy.
So you're not selfish. I like that. Okay, I like that a lot.
I'd definitely rather win a ring than just win a fucking MVP. I mean, if you can do both, cool. But I'd rather definitely win a ring all day.
Okay. Would you rather throw a touchdown pass or catch a touchdown pass?
Throw it.
You'd rather throw that, man?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't want to pull some Odell Beckham or like Gritty?
I've never
or...
been that guy. No. I'd rather be the decision maker and throw the ball. You know.
I got you. I like that. And for one more this one's kind of different. It's like, would you rather play an amazing game? I'm talking like the best game of your life and lose, or play an average game and win?
Like, so you're talking like what? Like 14 catches, 200 yards, and 2 tutties, or like fucking 3 catches, 12 yards, and a win?
Yes.
I'd rather win, honestly. I don't give a fuck.
Team player, my boy Pluto.
Yeah, I've never been like the best at any sport, but I've always been like either like the captain or the leader, usually. Never been the best though. Never been the best.
I got you. Well, this one, I mean, you might be a little biased here because you're not the tallest man. But would you rather be tall and slow or short and fast?
I'm fucking average, buddy.
All right. Well, so would you rather be tall and slow or short and fast?
I don't know. Fucking short and like, what do you consider short, dickhead?
Dude, I don't know. Let's say 5. Let's say you're 5'8".
I'm 5'10".
I know. I'm not talking about you specifically, asshole.
How fast though? How fast can I run? How fast can I run?
I mean, you're like
fucking running a 4.4 guy. Like, am I fucking Tyreek Hill?
You're like a McCaffrey.
Oh, sure. Or be what, like 7 foot and run like fucking Gumby?
Or be like Megatron. You know what I'm saying?
I'd probably be like Megatron if that's what you mean. But
well, he wasn't really slow, but
I'm about to say he's not slow. He's still faster than both of us. He could run like a 4.5 guy. What do you mean?
Oh man. Okay, here's the last one for you, and we'll end it out on this one.
All right.
Would you rather be the most skilled player or the most intelligent player?
I think you already know my answer to this question, right?
Yeah, you'll definitely be the most intelligent player for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I always want to be the smartest on the field. You never have to be the best. Effort outweighs talent all the time.
Yes, no, I agree.
Not all the time, but
not all the time.
I'd like to say majority of the time. The one who puts in the work shall get what they deserve.
Yes, sir. Well, man, what a good week. What a good week to come. What a good past week. We have some really good games.
We both crushed fantasy, right? I went 4-0 in the week in all leagues.
You won 4-0. I've won 3-0. I'm in the playoffs for 1 still. And I'm on track to be in playoff for both. And
that's what I'm like too. That's what I'm exactly what I'm at too.
So I'm pretty pumped about it. Hopefully these teams will, my team will continue to produce when it matters the most. So
fuck yeah, dude.
You get in the playoffs,
Yeah, that's all that matters, baby. Get there, and then we're talking. The game doesn't matter yet. It's that one game.
It all changes in the playoffs.
You got one shot.
Looking forward to you coming down to New Orleans, bro. And
T-minus 2 weeks, boy.
It's about to get wild, but we'll talk to you guys next week. It's your boy Guz.
I'm Pluto.
And y'all have a good night.
See you later, boys. Catch you next week. Tell your friends, tell your homies. Catch us on Thursdays. Always. Later.
Peace.
Peace.